Living in the land of Teyvat is difficult. Monsters that need to be raised for resources, bosses to fight, and food to challenge domains can be a must in Genshin Impact. Since it's not easy to teleport back to a 7 temple to always heal, a quick bite from the Mondstadt grilled fish or peppermint jelly immediately gets the player up and ready to fight. A good attacker defense booster food like Adeptus' Temptation can be the main difference between victory and defeat. To make it extra effective, make sure you time the cooking correctly to get a delicious version. As with Genshin, eating a good meal can make your life a lot easier on Monster Hunter. Before embarking on a mission, whether it's a big feast on Earth or a little dango at Rise, make sure you stop by the canteen and have a meal prepared for you. Stat buffs alone are always worth the cost. If you notice that your stamina is running out on a hunt, remove the saliva and prepare some steaks from rare meat. Just make sure you're timing it right, as a steak that is undercooked doesn't regain as much durability as a perfectly cooked steak, and a burnt steak can hurt you. While slightly simpler than the systems in Genshin Impact and Monster Hunter, the cooking system in Zelda is essential for Link's survival while exploring Hyrule. Like the two previous games, the cooking system requires Link to collect the ingredients he will need in a pot. However, unlike previous records, there is no easy summary of dishes to refer to. It takes trial and effort to find the best dishes to provide Link with the best dishes, and therefore the best aficionados. Dungeon Munchies, a side-scrolling RPG with a lot of charm, plays in the basic expression, "You are what you eat." In this game, this is a real shocking statement. To make any progress in the world, players will need to get supplies from the monsters they kill. It will not only be used to create new and better equipment, but also to craft exciting new recipes that give access to new skills such as jumping twice or damaging the enemy when hit. The more recipes you unlock, the greater the variety of skills that can be equipped. Like most MMOs, cooking in Final Fantasy XIV is an absolute must for high-level dungeons and raids, providing an increase in XP gain as well as significant attack and defense buffs. And as with all crafting systems in the game, the system for cooking is complex and difficult, needing to balance progress towards completing food with the durability and quality of the ingredients in the final product. Preparing and selling high-quality raid food can be a highly profitable endeavor, if the player is willing to put it to work. Cooking Simulator really has two target demographics. First, there's a bunch of people who will really try to play the game properly. This means actually ordering the right ingredients, measuring them correctly, and following the recipe as closely as possible in the shortest time possible to get the best score from the customer. And then there are people who like to mess around with the game's controls, and see how far they can stretch a recipe, and still score well on their food. Whether the player does his best, or pretends to be a little chaotic fun, Cooking Simulator will definitely provide plenty of fun. Battle Chef Brigade has a very interesting view on how to cook, so to do this successfully, you have to play a match 3 game. After the players have gathered their ingredients, they can add them to their plates, fill the squares in a 4x4 grid with colored circles, and mix these materials into triple lines by rotating the placed circles. The more matches are obtained, the better the final score for the dish. This is a puzzle game, so knowing what ingredients and when to add for the best score is part of the fun. One of the most lauded party games in recent memories, Overcooked brings all the stress and bustle of a real kitchen environment directly into the player's living room. Players must work together to prepare meals for their guests, deal with changing environments and many ingredients. Just like in a real kitchen, communication is key. If communication is not established, someone will take the meat you have prepared for the order that is due to expire and use it for the order in queue. The perfect combination between cooking game and typing game, cook, serve, delicious is a great hectic mess. The player should do his best to manage all orders to his restaurant, and make as few mistakes as possible in orders. This means balancing the menu with a variety of dishes to attract more customers and earn more money. With more money, the player can unlock more recipes and upgrade his shop, increasing the hassle, and also potential profit, by allowing more customers at the same time. What would a list of cooking games do without the classic, and always available Cooking Mama? Since its debut in 2006, the Cooking Mama series has been the basis for a cooking game that tries to help players learn basic methods of preparing a wide variety of dishes, and make them as good as Mama. The series has been revived in recent months due to an increase in the number of people speeding up the series, and legal disputes regarding the latest game in the Cooking Mama Cookstar franchise. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the page.